In this video, we have a look at a few common problems you might run into when setting up Connect and activating the Winshuttle products. For instance, you try to activate the product using your Connect credentials but get an error message saying your authentication failed at Winshuttle Connect. Please verify your login credentials and try again. This could either be due to an incorrect password or an incomplete Connect registration. If the password has simply been forgotten, it can be reset by visiting connect.winshuttle.com, filling in your email address there, and clicking the Forgot Password link. The password will be reset and a new one will be automatically emailed to you shortly. Once you receive the new password, you can go ahead and log into Connect and change it to whatever you like there. Alternatively, the authentication error could be due to the Connect registration never being fully completed. Maybe the Connect registration email was never received, or maybe it was accidentally deleted before using the registration link. In any case, if the original email message can no longer be found or restored, it can be resent from Connect by the Winshuttle admin. This feature can be accessed by logging into the Connect site and selecting email notifications in the Communications submenu. Then, on the email notifications page, use the search feature to look up all emails sent to a specific email address during the specified time frame. Then find a message labeled User Creation, select it by ticking the checkbox, and press the Resend Selected Emails button. The message will now be resent to the user's email address so they can complete the Connect registration by following the instructions in the message. If the user is still not receiving the email, we recommend checking the recipient's junk mail folders to make sure the message was not incorrectly marked as spam. Note that the link included in the email message cannot be reused once registration has been completed. If the user is still not able to log in, the only option is for the admin to delete and recreate that account in Connect. Our second example here is only relevant to older 10.x versions of the Winshuttle products. If you see an error message saying you could not be validated against a license for the product, this means that you do not have a Winshuttle license assigned to you in Connect, or the product you are trying to activate does not match the assigned license. With the version 10 products, each application has a separate installer and you have to make sure that you have installed the version that matches the license assigned to you in Connect. For instance, you cannot activate Winshuttle Studio with a runner license, or query with a transaction license, and so on. So double check what license you have assigned to you in Connect and the application you have installed and make sure that they match. In case your company is using a proxy server, you might see an error message like this. The error message here being proxy authentication has failed. Please change proxy settings. In such a case, check with your network team what the proxy settings are. Once you have the details, you can click on the Set Proxy Settings link and fill in the proxy server details there. This should fix the error and you should be able to activate the product now. But in case the activation still keeps failing, we recommend checking your firewall settings. Again, contact your network administrator and have them check that the IP addresses and ports listed here are whitelisted in your corporate firewall. Once correctly configured, you should be able to use the links listed here to open up a test connection to the licensing service. But if the problem still persists, please contact ADSOTECH support. Our last example is related to user creation. When creating new Connect user accounts, you can only use the email address domain names which appear in the drop-down menu. If your company uses multiple email address domains, or if you have external consultants that need to be able to use the Winshuttle products, the relevant domain names need to be added to Connect first. This cannot be done manually by any of your local Connect admins. So please contact ADSOTECH support and request the missing domain names be enabled in Connect. Once this has been completed, the alternative email address domain names will show up in the drop-down menu and can be selected when creating new Connect accounts.